with your tarot. Please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're feeling me. All right, this is going to be for Divine Feminine. Yesterday, there's like this new thing that Spirit wants me to do now, which is similar to like how my Baba Lao does his readings, right? So the night before you give that reading out, you take notes of what the ancestors have. You sit with them, you give them something to drink. You know, if you smoke with them, or give them just something to smoke. And then you meditate. You meditate, and your ancestors will give them in. So for the last 2 to 3 readings that I've been getting, I've been basically giving the reading to my ancestors, and then like 3, 4, 5 hours later, sometimes even the next day, then I will do the reading. So that is how Spirit wants me to do it now. So I do have some divine messages from your meditation yesterday. And so this is what I got, okay? We have Divine Feminine angel numbers 444, okay? 4 is associated with stability, building a strong foundation, okay? Focus on creating a stable and secure foundation in your life. Ancestors is supporting your goals that you are currently achieving. Heavy emphasis on the number 50, okay? 50 years, okay? I'm not sure if maybe that is a peak in your family where people start to get sick, or the elders in your family start to, there's like something about 50 years, okay? 50 years old, okay? Or in the next 50 years. So then I came into some information which I wrote this last night, and then my Baba confirmed it this rising for me. Okay, so your 8th house placements is your karmic lineage. Okay, so you want to, after this reading, I want you to go and look at your natal chart and look at your 8th house. What is in your 8th house? Whatever is in your 8th house is your karmic lineage from either your father's side or your mother's side, okay? So if you want to know a lot about taboos or the do's and don'ts, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, if spell work, certain things is good for you, you want to look at that 8th house, okay? And the reason why you want to look into the 8th house when you're doing, if you do any type of spell work, or you want to know what is your karmic lineage, what is the negative to your family lineage, what is the positive, what is the mental, the physical wellness of your family, what is the sicknesses, the diseases that you guys have, right? This life, you want to look into the 8th house and see how can you challenge that and revert that from your design in this lifetime, okay? So let's get straight into it. So heavy emphasis on your 8th house, okay? All right, so let's get straight into your reading here. Okay, so please, just because social media is giving you these tools doesn't mean that those tools work out for you. Okay, don't just jump on the bandwagon of putting people in jars, or doing this type of spell work, doing this type of spell work, or I seen this on TikTok, so I'm gonna do that. Please do not do it. Okay, you need to know if that is something that is for you to do in the first place. You never know how you are actually going to not even fuck it up for you, but fuck it up for your children. This is real. Okay, so I'm coming into this information, and it is giving me that it's giving me that insight for you guys. Okay, so look at that eighth house. All right, what's coming in for divine feminine here for the week? We got here base chakra. On the bottom of the deck, we have here spiritual union. Okay, which is really interesting here. So the red pill, right? So some of you guys took the red pill this week, and there's nothing wrong with taking the red pill. I think that when you look at the red pill and then you look at the blue pill on a spiritual level, you got the base chakra, which a lot of you guys is coming into right now, and then you have here the higher level chakras, which is the crown chakra, the third eye, and or above the crown, right? A lot of you guys are coming into that base chakra, so we're working more on the lower chakras this month. Okay, well, right now, this week, let's say this week, right? You guys are focusing on the lower chakras, the base chakra, the foundation, which is very interesting, right? Because your angel number is 444, which is associated with bringing a strong foundation, strong, something that people aren't able to shake up and take away from you. Isn't that interesting, right? One of the things that I kept on picking up was taking away, taking away, taking away. Have there been a time in your life where you felt like it was too easy for people to take something away that you worked so hard for? Okay. So let's see what the spirit guides have to say for us. I apologize to all the people that might have felt like I done them wrong, right? I apologize to myself, right, for allowing myself to think selfishly and not think about my future, or for my children, or whatever the case may be, or the future ahead of my lineage, right? So I want you guys to not, we've been embedded to be conditioned to be selfish, but we're not thinking about our next lineage, our next line. Woman, the divine feminine, your name, right? The last relationship, very quick, very, very quick. I was talking to someone, and I came into this information about name and how important the name is, right? But even down to the energy, the frequency of our last name, right? So even if you're doing righteously right on this path, sometimes that last name or your first name is holding a certain weight, is holding a certain energy that is bringing this frequency to you that no longer resonate. So you notice that people will change their names, or when they start to elevate, they change their name. That is because the frequency of them has changed. The contract has changed, or they're altering their contract. I'm chatting. We have here the Five of Cups in reverse. Wonderful. We have here the Five of Wands in reverse. So with the reverse is coming out, definitely, these are two cards I would love for you to be in reverse. So this is letting me know that you guys are actually breaking through from some lower frequency. That base chakra activation is happening, but it is tampering with the old you, that not so rooted you, but now the deeply rooted you. So all the things that is those lessons is going to be a little bit more easier for you to pass by. Okay, this week is all about you guys getting out of that Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's get straight into it here, Divine Feminine. We got the Five of Swords coming out. All right. You got the Justice coming out. All right. I want to say sometimes it's good to have to ask for guidance, because what you think is working might not be working. So ask for guidance, okay? We got the Moon card coming out with the Four of Swords, yeah. So there could be some information that's coming out this month, definitely this week, that gives you some type of insight. I'm getting a lot of insight here. Let's get it. Divine Feminine, we got the Eight of Cups. A lesson is being learned. We have here the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So value. Something here is just in time here, Divine Feminine. It's just in time. I'm hearing Jacob's Ladder. So this week, you're learning a lesson. You're finally releasing something here. You're letting it go. You're throwing something out, or you're throwing things out this week. It no longer serves you, no longer fits you. You no longer want it. You have to leave something alone. What do you, okay. The Four of Wands, perfect. You reach another level. You know, a door is very interesting, right? So you're going through some type of door. You're going through something here. That door is shut. There's no going back. Once you shut that door here, there's no going back. So there's some type of accomplishment here with that Four of Wands, okay? You are finally going to the next level this week. I just keep on saying this month. So this month is very significant for you here. What is it the Divine Feminine is leaving behind? The Eight of Pentacles. 88. Karmic energy. Karmic lessons. I feel like a lot of you guys were consistent. You subconsciously were consistently putting your mind towards something here that no longer served you. This week, that is officially done. There's no more of that. What's the best thing that's happening? The Ace of Wands. Wonderful. Another wand. Here you go. You're finally getting it. You have the skills and abilities to make something happen. And you're going to get that. You're going to get something here that's going to move you forward to the next level. So you passed the test. You took the red pill. Now, some people, like I said, they will think, well, the red pill is bad. No, it's not. The red pill is not bad. What's the challenge? The King of Swords, and your advice is the Chariot. Okay. The Empress card. Okay, so everything is conveniently going to happen for you. You've worked very hard for this here. You worked very hard for something here. Something here naturally comes to you this week. Okay, so I'm excited to see what is it that your ancestors have to say. Let's see what they're talking about. What's the Eight of Cups here for you? The Page of Wands. You got the message. You're only a messenger here, Divine Feminine. There's a message, or you're the messenger. So you better get used to you being a visitor in people's lives. Because with this new wand, or with this new ability, with this new skill, with this new transition, you can't take nothing personal. People want to be spiritual, they want to be enlightened. But sometimes not sometimes, a lot of the times being enlightened or going through that spiritual path, there's a lot of not only humility, but you have to do a lot of forgiveness. You have to forgive people. You have to forgive yourself. There's a lot of pain and shadow work. And it's beautiful because people only see the beautiful part of being a spiritual guru or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Rich rising. But when you realize that you have something that is so worthy, or something here that's so sacred, you have to learn how to detach, similar to yesterday's reading collectively, learning how to detach from the outcome. The work is already done, but you have to detach yourself from the outcome of wanting to know what happened. What's the Four of Wands here? You guys have something so valuable. Not only is it so valuable, right, Divine Feminine, you have something so sacred that is worth waiting for. Okay? This week you're gonna really appreciate who you are. You're gonna appreciate the stuff that you've been through. You're gonna realize that it's easy for you to release and let go. Give me a second, you guys. What's the Ace of Wands here for you? You see them, right? You see the orbs? What's the Ace of Wands? You'll see them a lot in my readings too. What's the Death? There has been a change to something here. A new name. You have a new name now. Something here is going to get more stronger, because I kind of feel like something here was trying to make it, a foundation was too weak. So the roots had to be more stronger. Okay? So something here, it's kind of like spring, you know? Everything grows in the spring. I feel like you're going to see something here grow. You have to move with the seasons here. You're Mother Earth, right? You're Earth. So you have to learn with the seasons. Heavy emphasis on Taurus. Okay, some of you guys are Tauruses or have Taurus placements. What's the Death card here in the Ace of Wands? The Devil. You're always changing. You have to become formless. You have to become water. So change is good. To be always changing, to always grow, to always be going to the next chapter, to be always forming, to unform and to reform again. So the best thing that you're doing is changing again. You're changing again. Peace, Chrissy. You're changing again. We're going to take this to Patreon in a second, okay? What's the King of Swords? The Page of Cups. The Seven of Wands and the World. Oh my God, there's so much revelations today. I'm like, what? You won the war. Listen, there's no need for you to try to one-up people or try to do something that is already closed out. You already won, Divine Feminine, right? You could go into the next chapter into your life peacefully, knowing that you've already ended a chapter in your life. It's already blocked. It's done. You did what you had to do to get to the next level. Your advice is the Chariot. Your overall energy is the Empress. Something here naturally comes to you, naturally, smooth, without you even having to do too much. What's the Chariot? You learned a lot of mistakes. There was a lot of things that you had to learn, right? Definitely when it comes down to you. But that is a part of the experience. See, the Chariot wasn't going to move until you realized that you had to finish this chapter. So you might have noticed that certain things started to feel very slow. It started to get more slower and slower and slower. Or the same messages kept on going. That same message kept on going. You just kept on going through the same fucking thing. And you realize, why am I keep on going through the same situation? Or why am I having this blockage? Or why something here seems like it works and then it stops? Solitude. Underneath the deck was one cycle, so that could be 1 month. No. Visitor. limit. People was only in your life to help you realize what you were limited to, how you limited yourself. But all along, you knew that this is this is not my life. This is not me. So if you was wondering if you were limiting yourself, you were. And a part of you is going to let go of an outcome or let go of situations that no longer serves you. Okay? So if you like this, make sure you hit that like button. We're going to go take this to Patreon for the bonus reading. And hit that like button, share with a friend, definitely. And come check us out on Patreon. Peace.